Today we are doing multi-step word problems with multiplication and other operations. We have a guest speaker today, Ms. Beltran, who's going to help us read the word problem 2 times, which is how you should always start off your word problem journey.
A. Ralia bought 15 treadmills for her new fitness center at $120 each. Then she bought 20 stationary bikes for $235 each. How much did she spend on her new equipment? Write an expression and then solve.
Thank you, Ms. Beltran. All right, so, she bought 15 treadmills for her new center at $120 each. So I know that then she bought 20 stationary bikes for $235 each. I'm figuring out how much money did she spend on her new equipment. Okay, so something that helps me is I like to write a sentence. She spent blank dollars on her new equipment. So I know that I'm looking out for how much money total she spent on her equipment. Now I'm thinking, okay, what step do I need to take in order to figure out how much money she spent? So I know that she bought 15 treadmills for $120 each. So I'm going to write down some information to help me. 15 treadmills, $120 each. And then 20 bikes, $235 each. Okay, so 20 bikes, $235 each. Okay, so I just circled and underlined some important information in my problem. So it says write an expression and then solve. So an expression is a number sentence. Okay, so 15 treadmills for $120 each, and I need to add that together with 20 bikes for $235 each. So I just wrote an expression. Okay, now I'm going to solve the multiplication problems. I need to move this up a little bit so you guys can see. So I need to do 120 times 15. Okay. So I see 5 times 0 is 0. So 5 times 20 is 100. Okay. Now I have 5 times 100 is 500. So now I've multiplied 5 by every digit in the top factor. So now I'm going to multiply the 1, which has the value of 10. So 1 times 0 is 0. Okay, so I'm not going to write that down because we don't need it. 10 times 20 is 200. 10 times 100 is 1,000. Okay, I'm going to move this back a little. Okay, now I add those up. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 7. 8. Look at that. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. It's important to check your little facts there. Okay. So I know that she spent $1,800 on the bikes. On the treadmills. So it's important to label your work. Organization is something that takes practice. So there's the treadmills. Now I'm going to do the one for the bikes right here. Okay. So for the bikes, I need to multiply 235 times 20. Okay. So there's a 0 in the ones place. So I'm going to start with 2 times 5. So 20 times 5 is 100. 20 times 30 is 600. 20 times 200 is 800. 400. Thank you. See, gotta check your work. It's easy to make mistakes on facts. So now I add them together, and I get 1,100. Oh, I made another mistake. This needs to be a 4,000. So this would be 4,700. Okay, so now I need to add them together. 1,800 plus 4,700 is 6,500. So she spent, now I'm going to go back all the way up to the top. Look, she spent $6,500 on her new equipment.